How DTF are these slashers? Let's rate them 1 through 10. Also, if you like the shenanigans I do on this page, please consider supporting my small business. My Etsy's in bio. Alright, that being said, you could blame my wife for this. We're gonna start off with everyone's favorite, Mr. Michael Myers. Michael, on a scale of 1 to 10 for DTFing, is absolutely a 2. And don't you dare come in my comments talking about Halloween 6. We don't talk about Halloween 6 in this house. Listen, Michael might have a silly, goofy mood, like Shorty in the first movie, he definitely was taking a look at, but he also still, So, he gets a 2. Jason Voorhees is a 0, and he would be offended you would dare ask him. He is a good, wholesome Christian boy. His mama taught him well. How dare you degenerates come up in his campgrounds? That was not meant to be a double entendre. Freddy's a 10. He's one of the few slashers in main canon you can accurately describe as horny on main. Like, are we surprised? No, we are not surprised. I feel like Brahms is a 5, like smack dab in the middle. It honestly really depends. Listen, I can't back this up. Mommy Cake. As plain as the CGI mask they plastered onto his face. It's just a gut reaction, okay? Brahms is a 5. Alright, so Bubba is tricky. It depends on which mainline canon. In the OG Texas Chainsaw, I think I'd put him at like a 2. Kind of like a Michael. Like, he'd be a little interested, but he would still, he'd get his job done. His family's got a business to run. He needs to put food on the table. He can't be thinking about titties. But on the other hand, when we go into the Thomas Hewitt bloodline, I would say like a 6 or 7, cause homie actually got a kid. Homie be reproducing in that canonical, like, outstretch. So, Billy is a fucking 30, okay? Homie is worse than Freddy. Homie got issues. Homie needs professional help. Whatever asylum he'd escaped from, they need to come get him right quick, okay? Cause he's making his horniness everyone else's problem. That's literally the movie. He's so fucking horny, he's committing crimes against humanity. He must be stopped. He needs to be castrated. He needs to be tranquilized, okay? Billy's off the charts. We're gonna start with Ghostface. Now I'm focusing on OG Ghostface from OG Scream, aka Stu and that other whiny little mommy issues bitch. So, first and foremost, I feel Stu is a solid 5. Like, he might be down to clown, or he be down to stab you in pratfall. I don't know. Billy, on the other hand, he was pretty horny on main. He gets an 8. Next we got Norman Bates. I feel Norman Bates is a parallel to Billy Lenz. Just listen, okay? Billy Lenz's problem is, he's so horny on main, he committing crimes. Like, the poussoir is why he being a menace. However, with Norman, I feel like if he got some poussoir, he'd be less of a menace. Does that make any sense? He's a 10, but the Catholic guilt keeps him from acting on it. That's the main thing I'm trying to get across. This might shock some of you, but Bo Sinclair's like a 7. Like, don't get me wrong, he would be down to clown, but he also really sadistic, so I feel like he'd do it, but you'd lose something or something would be super glued shut, and I don't want to think about that. Vincent Sinclair, on the other hand, is in the league with Mikey. He like a 3. He's an artisan, so we gotta be a little, but, he's around, like, naked bodies all the time, so I think he's tampered down. He like me, for real. Next is Chucky. Chucky, at least for the first 2 Child's Play movies, is like a 4. Like, he a little interested, but he got goals in mind. He got shit he need to do. Now, in Bride of Chucky, however, he is an 8, but I think that mostly is because there is another doll which he can boink with, which was not an option prior. Also, I need to show you something feral. What I feel like is a 5. I feel Art the Clown is a 5. Like, either way you're going to die. I feel if you were to consummate such a union, but I feel like there's a 50-50 chance if you were to directly ask, like, hey, can we boink? He would, you know, honk his little clown horn, and then honk your horn, and then probably saw you in half. Honestly, why would you, actually most of these, why? What is wrong with you people? Why are you doing this? You know, I can't judge anybody because I've been replaying that video that isolated Ethan Winters whimpering, so I really shouldn't be so judgmental. Actually, you know what? I will be judgmental. Ethan Winters a gold standard compared to these fuckheads. Last but not least, we got the Firefly Clan. I mean, they're Rob Zombie characters. They're 10s. Like, baby's a 10. But they're Rob Zombie characters. They're all horny on main. If you guys can think of any more characters, I might do a part 3. I'm not gonna do Jeepers Creepers, though, so don't bother asking. Okay, bye.